to CSGO Fight Night!
Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards and HS doing all the damage. What was that? Who's he going to take the shot on initially? Thomas, Baymax, all three, Schneider. Perfect, beautiful play.
Oh, here we go, Israel. I already know what's going to happen. W7M, why are you guys just getting so annihilated? Oh my god! Mirror running out of bullets, but he's still going to go for it. Oh my lord.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another cast. Tonight we have week 2 of Heartland League. We initially had 2 or maybe even 3 games set up for tonight, but some technical difficulties, some weather issues in certain areas led to just one match tonight, and that is Holo Esports versus American Mafia. Apologies for the delays. It appears we're having some issues with logging in to Face It and the anti-cheat and such. So hopefully we'll be starting soon. It sounds like Holo Esports will be having a sub tonight instead of the IGL, I believe. So that could be an issue. But we'll see what happens. It should be, I believe they're vetoing now. So the match should start shortly. Let's hop right into the team breakdowns here. First up, we have American Mafia. The roster consists of KZ10, Spades, Delay, Tonic, and Gucci. We, of course, watched them yesterday. They had, or not yesterday, last week, excuse me. They had one loss. It was actually a pretty rough loss, 16-3 to, I think it was Onyx. Not 100% sure. Their favorite map, of course, is Overpass. And they participated this year this last season in ESEA Open. On to the next team, Holo Esports. They don't have an HLTV rank, nor does the other team, but Amadix, Noxio, Asian, Jasmine, and Turismo is the roster currently. It sounds like Amadix is getting stood in for tonight. It sounds like he can't connect to Face It due to some login issues. So in his place, I believe his name's Atlas the God, or Wade, I think is his real name. I don't know. He's standing in for them. Their win-loss in Heartland League is 1-0 currently. They won against, let me check. Can't remember exactly who they beat, but we can check really quickly. They beat Cyclone 16-13. It was a fairly close scoreline. And just to cover all our bases, American Mafia actually lost to Unbroken, not Onyx. My bad. So Holo Esports beat Cyclone, which I think is one of the better teams in this league. And of course, like I said, their favorite map is Overpass. I think they've lost it once or like the 5 times they put it in ESEA League this season. Once or twice, not a lot at all. They're quite comfortable on that map. They also were 1 win away this season from qualifying for advanced playoffs. That is pretty important to note here. Let's keep going. Oh, I got some ads here. All right, looks like I actually already got the link. That was much faster than anticipated. So we're just going to go over the players really quickly. Tonic, age 20 from USA. He's the player to look out for here on American Mafia. He has 12.12 R-dubs in the ESEA season, 0.878 kills per round, and 18.76 headshot percentage. He's an AK. He's a rifler. You can't hear the end game yet. People are connecting to the server, but we haven't started yet. Second player, some on the side of Holo Esports, is Turismo. Turismo is 22 from the USA. He's the new player on the Holo Esports roster. He has 10.9 R-dubs this advanced season, 0.774 frags per round, 18.71 headshot percentage, and the main weapon is the AK. So honestly, Turismo, he's the new player, so I want him to do well. I think he's going to be an X factor on this team. If he does well, the team will do well. I think tonight is going to be very odd. I do not think we're going to see normal Holo Esports tonight because we have a new player in Turismo who's playing in place of Schma, the main opper. And we're also missing a Maddox. We have a stand-in for a Maddox tonight in Atlas the God. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very different Holo Esports than I'm used to seeing when I cast them on the Holo Esports channel for ESCA League. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else to say. Let's just hop into the cast right away. And we are starting in about, 3 seconds. So perfect timing on the start here. And of course, we are on Inferno. This is the map that I don't think Holo Esports plays too much. We're going to go ahead and bring over the sky cam. This is how I always like to spectate Knife Round. We can actually check real quick. So I believe this is American Mafia's favorite map. No, it's not. They actually both enjoy Overpass. I'm surprised we didn't get Overpass, to be honest. Alright, what way's the Knife Round going to go? Let's see. Okay, team kill. Gene. And he loses the Knife Round. Okay. There's not much you can say there. Asian knifes his teammate and then proceeds to lose the Knife Round. Match is live. No restarts required on Face It. We have 2 sets of utility on the CT side and 5 sets of armor on the T side. The CT side has 1 Molotov, 2 flashes, and a smoke. Along with, I believe that's a PD-50. I'm not sure. Pushing up mid, Turismo, no fear, takes down Gucci on truck side. Wrapping around Arch, 2 players. The other 3 are going towards truck side. This is that player balcony. He jumped down into the small pit, but he's alone. He's marooned. Turismo gets the tap away from Speedway. And they hear both players Arch. Atlas getting peeked from both sides. Turismo manages to save him. He's on a sliver of health, 5 HP on Atlas, the stand-in. And now he's peeking Arch and catches Delay. It's a flawless round for Holo Esports, 1-0. Just a straight push mid and out-aiming their opponents. It was pretty dominant right there. Nothing more you can say than that. To that. Excuse me. What's the purchase here? Full save on the American Mafia side. Holo Esports 3 rifles, 1 being a Krieg, and 2 SMGs, a MAC-10 and a UMP. All 5 CTs towards mid here. All 5 pushing down. Turismo lining up the spray. He gets 2, 3. Yeah, he gets 3. But the double nade does actually catch 2 players. Turismo and Jasmine both taken down. MAC-10 and AK down. And Delay actually manages to recover that. So that's something to save right there. He's immediately running away. Spades is rotating back to CT spawn to try to hunt. Maybe get an exit, rather. But Atlas, aware that that could be a possibility, takes him down with no problem. And now they should be hunting aggressively for this AK. They want to make sure that American Mafia can't save that weapon into the next round. Yeah, they know. Good read from Holo Esports. They're all hunting very aggressively. Noxio already in mid. This player, where is he? He's in T-Apps. And one of the many nooks and crannies up here. Gene clearing spawn. He hears him closing in. Noxio doesn't check the corner. Delay gets the spray down. Delay has 20 HP. They're coming close. And he will manage to survive even with the longer after round time in Face It. Still 2-0 for Holo Esports, but they do get a better buy here on the CT side. It was a good save round for them. They have a FAMAS, an M4, 2 AUGs, and an AK. The lack of head armor on Delay and KZ could lead to an easy UMP kill for Noxio if they're not careful. Just a straight push here mid for Jasper. Catches him through the poor smoke in mid. KZ on the other side spams through, and Jasper will spam in return and get the frag. Jasper is tagged, but he gets the 2 entries. That is what's the most important here. 1 player in pit. He does manage to catch 1, but Gene, swift trade. Spades taken down, and that's the A site clear. The last 2 players were the B site. Gonna have to rotate over. Both here are towards Arch, and actually they're both falling back immediately. Delay flashed off. He's gonna hit that FAMAS and Tonic, saving that AK that he saved in the previous round. That was saved in the previous round, excuse me. He wasn't even the one that saved it. Delay saved it. Noxio all the way banana already, though. There we go. Tonic just doesn't even seem to come up. Tonic playing way too passive an angle, and the lack of head armor does bite him in the end. Tonic gets aim punched by Noxio's UMP and an easy headshot as well. If he had head armor, he could have probably won that fight. And the miscommunication there from American Mafia is probably going to be pretty tilting. The fact that that player sitting on Coffin did not see that player come up banana and letting his teammate die, I mean, that's probably just a huge tilt there for that team in that round. New flash up banana. Noxio pushing up with, I believe he had he had an AK. Gene holding, try to hold the rifle, but they grab it. Tonic peeking through. Easy trade for Gene, and a kill on the A site for Turismo as well. Atlas wrapping up Arch with the bomb in tow. One player on site with the Deagle. He does get a spam down on Turismo, but Atlas with the swift trade once again. One player in apps with the Deagle, and that's so deadly against these players. Yep. Ooh, what a one-shot. What a headshot on a jazz pimp from KZ in the apartments. Atlas is tied down to 15 as well. He's a one-tap. There we go. And now it's a 1v2 for Gene. Ooh, that's a... Wow, you guys suck. Alright, let's see what Gene does here. Locking up apartments. I'm not sure I want to hear this. We go swing through an apps. Gene whiffs the spray, thinking there's a player pit, trying to bait out the 1v1. It's not going to happen. They're both on site. He hears the nade. Now he knows they're both there. Or he should know. Swings through. Tags KZ a little bit. He's on 1 HP. He needs to hit a 1-tap. He only has 1 bullet. Yeah, there's no way he's winning that. Easy frag. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and swap to a player screen real quick while we voice enable 0. There we go. Swap back to the casting like it never happened. Even though we have the Heartland short. Swapping back. There we go. We're back into it. Look at that. Nothing happened. Now we don't hear the players. We hear nothing. We're good. Alright, what's the play here? Again, straight towards mid. Holo Esports on a bit of a crappier buy. Gucci, though, trying to peek mid. It's a little too over aggressive. It's taken down by Atlas, who's just no fear pushing up mid once again. That's the op dropped. And Noxia pressuring Banana as well. Sees a Tonic jumping up on top of the car, and he gets a headshot as well through the smoke. 5v3, flash arch. Doesn't hit Jasmine. Jasmine, easy quick scope onto KZ. Totally not aware he could be so close. Delay does catch Atlas trying to wrap around onto B. But Noxia's up Banana. Looking for this player. Bomb doesn't know where to go. They know there's a player B. They don't know where the other one is. They know he's around A side or pit. And Bomb is actually wrapping up now. Noxia might actually get a fight here, and he does. Takes down Delay at the coffin. Excellent spray down. Turismo under the porch. With the Krieg. Looking for Spades. Spades walks right out. Totally unaware. Just trying to get some info. Figure out where the bomb's going. But the bomb is just sitting underneath the balcony, or underneath the porch side for no reason. They are just going for frags at this point. Trying to frag out. Which, I mean, they can afford to do. They have no IGL. They're playing with a new player. Like I said. Atlas to God being the stand-in. Turismo being the new player. And they have no IGL. The IGL, of course, having the technical issues. Let's see what the strat here is. Just pistols on the American Mafia side. Justin gets the first on a delay. He's on the corner. Player close, though. Swung in from Turismo. Easy kill with the Krieg point blank. Smoke is put out. Spades is in CT. He does spam Jasmine. Jasmine trying to push through the smoke. I don't know why. Also hits Noxia once down to 64. Holo Esports getting overzealous here. Gene grabbing the bomb, rotating up. There's still player construction. Spades not even looking for it. Taking down Turismo. Good shot from him. That's his second in the round. Now he's looking for these rotators. Sees one. Misses the shot. Gucci tries to swing in. He just wants to do economic damage, but he will be unsuccessful. Turismo taking him down. Now it's all up to KZ. Pushing down mid with a Deagle, no armor. Atlas is here. He sees him right above the smoke. Right above the Molotov smoke, excuse me. Still an easy kill for Atlas at that range with the AK. 5-1 for Holo. Not really respecting the CT side of American Mafia. And it's understandable. They have much better aim, as it appears. Alright, I don't know what the plan was there. I'm actually very confused there. The buy drop of an op and then the swift dropping of that op and buying a second one. It's kind of confusing. This doesn't strike me as a double op map. Atlas just getting straight into apartments, no fear. Picking the op. KZ not even expecting him to be there so quickly. Not hearing the steps. Taken down very quickly. Atlas already going to push out of apps here. There's one player Speedway. That nade will be eaten by Atlas. Or he'll swing around and he will actually get the frag. He grabs the op as well. Bogdan's the law. He's low. Meanwhile, these players are coming out of B. First kill goes the way of American Mafia. Second one goes the way of American Mafia. They had the good crossfire, but now they know 2 are there. There's 1 player on A, and he's in the cubby. He is totally seated A site, hoping to catch the bomb coming up mid. Let's see if he can. Gene knows this is a possibility. He's trying to peek it with the op. He's actually going to Molotov the corner. He doesn't think he can be in the cubby, and he's not going to check it. Gucci kills Gene, and now it's a 2v3 for the T side in this bomb plant scenario. And both players have already set it over. Turismo planted in the back of sight. 2 plays arch, 1 library. Library swings out, easy shot for Turismo. Second player swings out, second kill for Turismo. Last one has the op. Sees the leg, tries to spam it unsuccessfully. Turismo's gonna push here. Oh, is he not gonna push? He hears the player run off. He's gonna grab the Krieg so he doesn't have to reload his own. And he's gonna straight hunt here. Gucci on the back of B site with the op, hoping to take this long range fight with Turismo. Turismo might have seen him, he might not have. Gucci knows where he is. Swinging. Turismo has an inkling. Okay. Yeah, so in case you can't tell, Holo Esports aren't taking this match too seriously. If you couldn't tell from the start, and by the way they're playing fast and kind of puggy, then that team kill should definitely tell you that. All right, again, it's a half buy from American Mafia. We got armor, we got deagles. And what's East Holo Esports? Just 4 rifles, 2 AKs, 2 Kriegs. Turns out swinging out, but not spending the crossfire there. Noxio getting the 2 trades though. Apologies for the spectator issue there. Jive Spin catching 1A, just swinging out mid with Atlas. Atlas catches Gucci on Arch, and that's all up to KZ. He used the apartments player. He's pushed through, but nobody's there. Nobody's holding that alt mid push. He knows they're both on A site, and he knows the bomb's B. The T's are everywhere on this map. Atlas sees him. Atlas going for the dig, but he's going to get a little overzealous, and KZ will hit that shot. Not expecting the second, though. Jasmine catches him completely in the open in mid. And American Mafia can't really get anything going here. The kills they get are solid. They're together. So, American Mafia just really just have to do a lot of team play here. That's all they have to do. To keep the team play up, I mean, that's how they get successful. You saw that Crossfire, second Oranges, and Fountain on B that forced Holo Esports to turn around and go back to A. Stuff like that. Again, this very spread out attack here. 3 towards apartments, 2 towards B. KZ spotting Arch. Or spotting apps, excuse me. Noxo getting the first frag onto the player B, but a swift trade. Spades catching Atlas on A. And tagging down. Actually, Noxio's heavily tagged. He's going to be the solo B. Okay, Jasmine and Turismo. The Krieg. Okay, what's going on over here? I'm just trying to figure out who to spectate. 3 Kriegs. 3 kills on the A site, and Delays just left scratching his head, wondering as to what happened there. And Jessup again hunting already. Easy frag. He mauls him out. He knows the issue. Alright. I mean, what can you really do here if you're American Mafia? You've had quite a few buys. Most, if not all, unsuccessful. And yeah, they're going to take a timeout. Figure out a set kind of strat to play on the CT side so they can play together. Holo Esports aren't using a lot of utility super wisely. They're just using it to peak, kind of puggy. So if American Mafia really get their formal strats set up, get their formal setups, round it out, the team play, then they have a real chance to fight against these pug strats, even if they do have much better individual skill on the Holo Esports side. Let's see what happens, though. Timeout's a whole minute long. And I don't believe you can cancel it. So, using all the time to talk. Trying to figure out how to buy here. The money's actually not great, even despite the max loss bonus. We see 2 FAMASas, a Mag 7, and 2 M4s. No AUGs. Important to note. And not the best utility, but it's not terrible either. Atlas actually has no money, and it looks like he doesn't want to take the handouts of his team. Buying only body armor and an AK there. Meanwhile, Gene's sitting pretty with 8.5k and an op with full utility. Interesting. Again, straight push. 3 stack towards A. It's a triple up porch side, I believe. Porch side slash apps. Turismo close banana. Sees that jump up from Jasmine as well. Good nade damage. But the molly will force delay back and it'll leave his teammate up close. That's a swift trade by Atlas. And even time to switch. Now there's only one player left on site. Atlas gets shot in the butt by his teammate. Smoke through. He gets get the first frag. Delay. Can't even swap to him in time though. My buttons are all over the place. Gene holding the flank. They do have the site. 2 players coming CT. One will be doing the long flank. He's going all the way through T-spawn. Let's see what Gene can do here. Flash banana will actually not hit him at all. But Gene will whiff the shot. And it's Gucci on banana with the mag 7. Gene tagged only for 9 there. It's a bit surprising. And Gene drops the op for the AK. Turns around, grabs the Atlas, turns back around, catches Gucci. And the third kill picked up by will be picked up by Turismo on the site. Flawless hold there for Holo Esports. But that is to be expected. Gene using that pretty cool looking stiletto knife there. Gucci again forced onto the save round. 3 deagles and a 5-7. Players just pushing up mid. Atlas dinked by his teammate, I believe. Okay, Spades gets 1 to the smoke and Atlas is at 2. Atlas still insisting upon running point though. Catches delay. Delay does not even hit him once. Now the call is going to be Spades pushing through the smoke. He's going to check Turismo, but Turismo pulls out the deagle. 1 frag for him. He's trying to spam down KZ, but KZ will be successful in that frag. But the B player's already been taken down in the meantime, and B site will be given to Holo Esports. KZ is the last player alive. He has a rifle down, but he's not going to go for it. He needs wins more than anything. And I think he senses this is unwinnable, and he's going back for the rifle. Which is unfortunate. They really need to put rounds on the board here. Holo Esports already going to have double digits if they win this round. What's the stats looking like for this roster? No one's really showing up on the American Mafia side. Holo Esports side looking great. 3 players over 100 ADR. Gene having to do nothing. Still having a KD of 2. As does Noxio, actually. Turismo has 16 frags as the new player. Just pugging it out. American Mafia, all their kill counts are around each other's, but I mean that's not good. They're all very low. Highest amount of frags being 6 on Spades, and Turismo has 16. We'll see if they can do anything here. If they can recover in this half, or if it's gonna be a very one-sided affair. It's round 12. The same sort of play here from Holo Esports. Very defaulty kind of puggy style. Straight push in mid here. Jasmine catches the first player truck sign. KZ whiffs the shot. Jasmine hits the second AK shot. It's like they're trying to farm stats here. See who can get over 100 ADR. 1 player in apartments here. It's the op again. He does catch Turismo, but Jasmine was still at large. Jasmine trying to spray down will not work. Delay and Tonic actually shutting down MB as well. They're getting a 4K from themselves. That's what I was talking about. Playing together. Letting that fountain guy take contact and then swinging off of him. Playing the off angles that Holo Esports won't expect to get at least 1 kill. You need to get 1 for 1s at minimum if you want to beat this pug team. And it appears that Holo Esports are really dead set on not dropping each other. Atlas on a deagle and body armor only, while everybody else is on rifles and sitting pretty with high amounts of cash. The off-peak banana does not work out in Gene's favor. He's headed on 34. Noxio will swing off him, catch out Tonic, but he takes a lot of damage for his troubles. Let's see what the play is here. Delay Molly's banana. Noxio's just going to run through it. Okay. Atlas is well tagged down by that Krieg. Turismo in apartments looking for Gucci. Pre-fires, but misses, and Gucci still tries to jump through. That's a frag for Turismo. That keeps 2 players towards A here. Atlas smoking B, as is Gene. Oh, Gene's definitely flashing, excuse me. KZ going to be checked by Jasmine, but Jasmine misses the headshot, and KZ will not. That auto shot does 100 damage to the head there. What's up, Rare? Alright, what's the strat here, boys? 1v3 for Atlas, the god. He's pushing the site. I don't know why the auto spectator is spectating him. Thank you, auto spectator. Atlas getting the site, but now he has to catch 2 more players, and they're flanking in from opposite directions. Space needs to wait for his teammate. KZ is the linchpin here for this team. This is the first game. It is a BO1, though. Alex catches the first backside, swings through, and catches KZ as well. They just took the fights alone there. They took 2 one-on-ones. That's not what you need to do against Holo. If you're going to win, as a team with, honestly, American Mafia is indeed a lower skilled team here. They are the open team versus the advanced team of Holo Esports. They need to take fights together. They need to wait. They need to swing at the same time. And they're just playing it wrong. You can't win a 1v1 often against a player that's much higher skill than you. Here we go, pushing up mid once again, Gene. Headshots KZ through the wall. So tall and handsome. Nade Apps does catch Atlas for a decent amount of health. Molly off KZ. He will indeed try to push it. Atlas tagged down apartments as well once again with this shotgun from Gucci. Gucci tagged down to about 48. Gene gets the first kill on truck side. Spades in the boiler, though, does catch Atlas. And then some shots from his teammate with the shotgun in apartments. They're all the way wrapped around Arch at this point. I don't know what the issue is here for holding the Arch for the CT side, but it's becoming a legitimate issue. Jasmine in mid. Wait, what's going on here? Where is everybody? I'm so confused. Naxio getting the kill. Banana onto the B player. Spades coming up. Mexico will catch Jasmine back, actually. And Naxio swung on by Spades. Not expecting it. Spades now on a 1v2. With the bomb in Mexico. Holo Esports indeed taking the word pug to the most literal definition. Did he manage to get the bomb? But that bomb carrier Turismo is tagged down to the smoke. Gene is alone in a 1v1 with 12 HP. And Spades is on for the ace. But Gene does grab the bomb and manage to get away. Spades thinks he could still be mid. He's not. He's planting the bomb. Spades grabs an op. It's 11-2. Turismo just typed the F word in all caps in chat. Thank you. Spades drops that op for an M4, and he's actually going to go for it. He decided that maybe this is worth winning. Maybe I do need to win this. Gene staring at wine with a Glock. I didn't want to mention the Glock, but he only has a Glock. He hears him coming up. I'm not sure there's much you can say about this, and yeah. American Mafia, it appears they're accepting their fate. Some memes in the chat. This is nothing, something that words can't describe here, honestly. This is a pug stomp. Okay, team damage, good nade utility damage. Again, the same sort of setups here. Turismo taking some fights down Banana. Forcing all of those players off of Banana single-handedly with just some spam from the Krieg. Rotate already coming through from Gucci. Actually, he's just going towards Arch. And all 5 players from the T side are coming up Banana. Jasmine getting the first 2 entries. Good flash from Gene and Naxio. Jasmine getting a 3rd as well. Pushing through. Looking for the 4th. Taps away. Catches Spades. The last player is flanking, but he will greet 2 players here. Jumping across. Op misses, but Gene will not with the AK. Good half. Holo Esports in the driver's seat. Yeah. Gene is getting no action here. No action whatsoever. 7-4. He's the only player in single digits on the Holo Esports side. And it's not looking good for American Mafia as they enter their T side here. What did they buy up? 4 sets of Kevlar, a Molotov, and a nade on delay. Holo Esports, 5 sets of Kevlar once again. They are indeed pugging this. Double peak Banana. 1 kill either side. Gene gets a 2nd, actually. Okay. A 3rd. Gucci and KZ finally spam him down. 2 players CT. KZ tries to jump across, but he will not be successful. And Turismo catches Gucci. Naxio catches KZ, and it's penultimate match point for Holo Esports. Yeah, Blakers, this is a really close game. I'm worried Holo Esports will lose their advanced spot. Here we go. Obviously, American Mafia buying up what they can. It is 14-2 for Holo Esports. Peeking mid, trying to spam down KZ. Tagged down pretty hard. 2 kills going the way. 3 kills going the way Holo Esports. Noxio catching 1, Gene catching 2. Atlas is tagged down mid, but he gets the frag. And now off the Spades in mid. Spades has managed to catch 2 onto Gene and Jazz Pimp, but nothing more. And Atlas will get the final kill onto him. 15-2 for Holo Esports. This is an open team going against an advanced team, Blakers. And they replaced the IGL, the big brain of Holo Esports, with Atlas the God, with Wade for this match because Max is having authentication issues, so they're pucking hard. Turismo actually tagged down. He's just going to run into the Molotov. Tana trying to get the gun, but he's taking Molotov damage. Noxio responds with 1. Delay taking a lot of damage from that Molotov at 32. The push down mid coming in from Noxio. He's on 22 HP. That nade does a lot of damage. Swings out, catches 1, misses. That's 2 for Noxio. One player Banana getting swung on by Noxio, and that is a last kill in the server. Let's look at that scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Spades actually shows up with 15 kills by the end of it. He does have more kills than Gene. I mean, it is a fairly one-sided affair here, which is unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and swap over to the chat. All right, so like I said, we did initially have 3 games tonight. I think it was 2 or 3. But due to some technical difficulties with scheduling, as well as some storm issues, some physical storm issues knocking out ISPs, they've been rescheduled to a later date. Excuse me. All right, so in terms of breaking down this match, there is really not much to break down. Holo Esports playing without their IGL. Yeah, the rip ears. I know. I need to figure out how to adjust the Heartland short sound. Either way, very one-sided affair here. Holo Esports versus American Mafia, of course, is what I expected. Holo Esports, despite not having an IGL, picked up an even better Pugstar in Atlas the God there as their stand-in. And this isn't a team that they really had to strat against. American Mafia are indeed out of their league in this matchup. Understandably so. I mean, Holo Esports was 1 win away from getting advanced playoffs. And American Mafia is I think they're an open team that made playoffs at least. Like I said, American Mafia, they have the foundations here, but they lack the individual skill. They lacked the responsive utilities like the flashes in response to get a peek in. The team play was a bit lacking there. They need to set up for trades better. Yeah, American Mafia's logo, it definitely photoshopped a lot better. Look at that. Rematch, yikes. Yeah, so I mean, there's no way to compare these two teams, in all honesty. It's a rough game for American Mafia. It's a rough matchup. But they're going to learn a lot from this league. They definitely are. I feel like they definitely need to learn how to use flashes more effectively. They definitely need to work together more effectively. We saw when they had those 2-player setups with those off angles that they really shut them down on the B side, specifically on their CT side. So, I mean, I think they do have some stuff to learn here. They are figuring out what's working and what's not, and I feel like we are going to see them improve as the Heartland season progresses. That being said, that's all I really have for you tonight. It is 9 o'clock PST. This was the last match of the night, so either way, this was going to be the end. And what a one-sided affair this was. Yeah, Holo Esports 2-0 now in the Heartland League, and American Mafia 0-2. But I feel like American Mafia do have a lot to learn, and I feel like they're definitely learning it the hard way through these Heartland League matches. Anyway, I've been your caster at PlaneBoySupreme on Twitter. I apologize. My stomach is a bit upset tonight. I don't know if you could tell. I hope you couldn't, but I think you could. Yeah, that's all I have for you tonight. Make sure to tune in. I believe we have a match tomorrow. I can check the schedule real quick. We do have 2 matches tomorrow. Actually, at the same time, we have Team Holo Esports, who we just watched, versus Hentai Heroes. And we do have Onyx Esports versus Team Kinesis. Those are both at 9 o'clock. I believe this is a CST. Why am I called Pine Boy? It's short for Pineapple Phillips. Pineapple Phillips is too long. That's my Twitter at. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to like, follow, whatever. It's Twitch, right? Yeah, so follow. Yeah, that's all for tonight. Good night and take care. I gotta switch to the credits.